Good morning, welcome to Tuscany. We are under the Tuscan sun. This is early morning and we've been enjoying a few days at, well, this is called Fattoria Castellina. That's not what this video is about. This is the beginning of a trip down to Rome and Calabria. We're going to Maenza first of all. You probably, if you're a €1 home fan, probably saw recently that €1 homes are in Maenza. And the cool thing about that place is that it is really close to Rome and really close to the beach, from what I understand. So there's supposed to be more than 100 properties, but there's only they're going to be doing them in stages, just like most of the other ones, because they still have to communicate with the homeowners. My family and I spend a lot of time traveling through Italy. We're a family of husband, wife, and 3 kids. I'm American, my wife's Albanian. Now we live in Italy near Milan, but we do travel throughout, trying to get to know the Italian real estate market. That's kind of my scope. My wife likes to travel and experience places. This is like an agritourism place. You can see the grapes behind me. Today actually is the day in which they collect everything. So we hope to actually record something about that. It's gonna be better in the sun.
Ti amo.
It's really hard to want to leave this place right now, but we're heading down to Maenza today, and we're going to try to communicate with those in charge of the €1 Home program and find out more about what kind of houses are available or are going to be available. If you followed the CNN news report, which you can find the link in the description, 2 days ago, like Saturday, I was intending to finish this video then, but there was a deadline for basically those who are interested in the first group of houses. So if you didn't get an application in 2 days ago, then basically the end of August 28th, I think, of 2021, you're gonna have to put in your interest and they will determine whether you're a good fit, just like many of the other €1 Home communities.
Okay, the water of this pool is cold.
After Maenza, going to Calabria, because I haven't talked about it on this channel yet either, but Calabria is not necessarily doing €1 homes as a region, but there are many communities. If it has a population of less than 2,000, these villages are potential locations that you could go and live in for approximately, well, if you want to earn about €28,000, then it might be a good motive. Anyway, these villages are being targeted as a south work location, and there's an application involved with that as well, but they're trying to incentivize people to move to Calabria, which is otherwise known to not have that many jobs. Potentially earning €28,000 through the region could influence you to move there and start up some kind of business activity that could also potentially have its own incentive on top of residing there in Calabria.
Venite ragazzi! So we decided to leave Daddy and go and explore the vineyard! This is the Tuscany vineyard. It's beautiful. I can't wait to take some pictures here.
If you like anything related to Italian real estate, if you like these incentive updates from the Italian government from various regions, if you like the idea of just experiencing a different culture, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you can know when these videos come out. If you're already a follower, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Doesn't that look a lot better? Oh, yeah. I have grapes at home, but the ones that are in this form at my house are purple. Or, sorry, these are purple. Mine are green. So I don't know if it's just that I don't know how to raise them or it's just a different brand. I think it's a different brand, different plant altogether. Mine has overgrown the house and I need to trim it pretty constantly. I'm going to be updating as real time as possible. In the past, I've been trying to make a kind of a musical presentation, make it a really good YouTube video, but I think we're going to go back a little bit more vlog style and try to share it on the fly. And as you can see, this is pretty raw stuff, trying to get a little bit more creative with the presentation or the scenery behind me. Don't you want to eat that? I actually am not going to touch because all of the grapes, or at least the outside area of the grapes, are electrified because there are wild boars that are in this area and they love grapes apparently. So we don't want to get zapped. If you want to see more information or hear more information about these kind of incentives here in Italy, you know, if you're already a subscriber, that you can find that here. And we're going to be doing it much more often because it seems to be happening even through CNN on a very regular basis. So I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to know about these. I swear everybody's got their attention on Italy right now. Cantaloupe, melon, with prosciutto, and cheese.
Vuoi prosciutto o vuoi salame? Vuoi prosciutto o vuoi salame?
Prosciutto.
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 And now they look like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. And mermaid.
And the mermaid.
Little mermaid. Did you find the horse?
Vero.
No.
Che cosita è?
Boom.
E va.
Boom, boom. Oh no. Boom, boom. If you like places like this, I'll try to put a link in the description of where we're staying. If you follow me on Instagram, I've already posted some drone photos from above and one video showing the area. It's just, if you've ever experienced Tuscany, this is my first time in the countryside of Tuscany as far as being here for multiple days. Normally, you know, when you're not from the area, the first thing you do is typically go to Firenze or Pisa. This location, specifically for anyone that's curious, seems to be a really good location between Pisa and Firenze that you could rest for, you know, however long you want, so that you can visit, as long as you have a car, so that you can visit the various locations, like the sites, the beach past Pisa, and then just to come and relax by the pool. Sounds like these, I wish I had a camera crew. Before you go, I wanted to talk to you about the categorizations of you. A lot of people watch this channel and they think, you know, one-year homes are super cheap, and then they realize, you know, they're not that cheap actually, and potentially you can get a better deal on the superior home market. Both of these things are true. One-year homes aren't necessarily super expensive, but when people start buying a one-year home and they start saying, no, I want it the way I want it, not just what will it take to get it to the base living condition, the budgets get exaggerated. That's at least my perspective on it. So one-year homes could still be an optimal solution for people who want to save some money, but you just have to be able to control your own mind, your own budget, and choose things that are necessities as opposed to desires. Speaking of that, I consider you guys in various categories, you know, and I think you do as well. There's some people that are interested in one-year homes thinking this is a really cheap solution on living in Italy, or turning it into a business solution and making lots of money, and then we come to discover it's not so straightforward. And then there's another entirely other group of people that have always considered Italy as an Italian getaway experience, and when we talk on the phone, are usually interested in putting a little bit more money into a project. I'm saying this right now because when you're looking for real estate, or when you're coming over to Italy, you should consider what you're looking for, what your necessities are, and really focus on what is your project niche. Sometimes people get confused when they're talking to me and they say, I want to spend, you know, less than 50,000. And then in the same breath they say, but I want to be in all the beautiful locations, I want this kind of view, I want this size pool, I want, right? But they still want to keep the budget low. So you need to understand yourself. You need to understand whether your budget's high enough to support a dream like this, or whether your dream is just to get to Italy and all I need is a residence.